By the end of this video, you should be able to understand things from certain areas as regards Empower. So we're going to be looking at the local government verification issues, the deployment stuffs. Then we're still going to be looking at people changing their passwords and everything. We're just going to be touching various areas as regards this Empower. So for official knowledge and official infos, where you can get official infos, we did that in our previous upload, but I'm still going to say some stuffs here. Is that as you guys getting official information, you can subscribe to Empower's official and the social media accounts. Like on Twitter, they have a official handle there, and same as Empower as FHM, FHMSD. They also have. But on Facebook too, they have the job information. Now these is the Telegram for Empower Applicants. So in this Telegram channel, what they do here is that they give out is you can see they have about 7,503 members, 89 online. So they give out information about Empower and their various experiences as regards Empower. So you can get your all your infos in once here. Mind you, some of the informations are junk, so some are really good. Like so you just need to be able to filter them. And one thing you should know that this channel is not owned by Empower and it's not being monitored by Empower. It's just created for by an Empower applicant where Empower people just so there are various updates here, so you can see the various updates. So it says here this one is included. It says so it says link for data stage shortlisted. Okay, so if you're asked to write the test and pay extra fees, sorry, down. Glad to inform going out account is asked, so please be careful. Okay, so this person want to tell people that you shouldn't pay any money as regards them because there are some text messages that I noticed that went viral. Like it was bearing like Empower, but I discussed that fully in my previous video, so you can check it out. That telling people that you should click on this to get access to Empower. Congrats, you've been shortlisted. Those text messages, and later on that you should pay money for your test, and it says here that you shouldn't. So that's something you should know. Then also look at verification exercise. The verification exercise this local government tone. Uh, I was told that there was a rumor even on this Telegram page here that verification was supposed to start on 26th of 25th of June. That it was on a Friday. It was a Friday, just I think a week ago. A week that was last week here, but the Friday came, there was nothing. So one thing you should know that if you really need an urgent information, go over to your logs and Sims portal, log in, you start chatting up with. It might take time. There are so many people doing it, but they do reply. So you just chat with them and the response they give to you. For now, there's no physical verification going on anywhere, so don't be deceived or don't waste time and energy. But if at all you want to do for your particular state, that's left to you to do, but don't drag people inside. So these are some of the updates, because one thing about the so far is the we're told we all got, I think most people got a mail. Some mails came later, some mails came earlier, so that's one thing you should know. And some people's portal was not eligible for the biometric thumbprinting. Only those that got the mail earlier, those were the ones that got. Even some that were they didn't get the mail. Then as regards the score, I won't talk about the score. Some people were complaining that they scored 85%, 80%, 100, and they were not shortlisted. But those that scored 5% were shortlisted. So that stuff, the the most reasonable conclusion now as regards that is that the Empower selection was kind of made on a geographical basis. That it means that if the total number of people they need in your location is about 100 people, and it's only two people applied and the two people failed, or the two people did not do very well, there are chances that they might be selected because they have a lot of spaces and to be filled in that community. So there are chances that they will be selected. And one thing is that so long you are a graduate, you have chances. The test might not be a full limiting factor as it is that, because the test is there are so many factors that can happen to people writing the test. You could be timed out. You could because it's your first time experience, you might not have technical know-how on how to go about it. And so long you are a graduate, I think there's a reason why you've come the long way you've come up to now. So those are some of the factors too. So it's the test is not a full limiting factor. So physical verification, for now there's no update on physical verification. Okay, yeah, this is the reason why some Empower applicants scored low but were selected was as a result of the geographical. So this by Adisa Yusuf. These are some of the statistics and experiment findings so far. So you can see somebody with 1% and they got shortlisted. But meanwhile, they are still going to. There might be chances they might not do this physical verification because the previous sets they didn't do their thumb printing online. But this set they've already done their thumb printing. I think that's one of the. I think the next step is just for deployment. For deployment, there's no update yet on deployment, so everyone needs to stay abreast, stay calm, and wait for deployment. Then, as regards what again, you can drop more questions or any stuffs on the comment section. I'll be attending to know all of them once I see them. The biometric screening is still ongoing, and one thing about this biometric screening by Ugu and Namdi is that we were told that biometric screening was supposed to last for just 1 week. So on the portal you see that you need to do it immediately, and that was the information there, and the panic was there that you need to do it, so the rush was there. But I think it's going to a month plus now. The biometric screening for stream 1 is still up and running. So stream 2 they are patiently waiting for stream 2. Stream 2 they are still waiting for theirs, and hopefully they will be receiving theirs very soon. So those are some of the things you hear. There are so many rumors. Some people are just dropping rumors that physical verification has started. And what I should advise everybody is that try and get busy. Try and be doing other stuff. I know the Empower is is a good program, or it's not something you should put your hope entirely on. Just assume and be doing your normal stuffs. Then there's also an information that you can print your document and keep them, just that so in case maybe physical verification starts or so. I think it's not a bad idea, but uh, yeah, I think it's not a bad idea. But what I should recommend is that there will still be time, even if you don't print now, you can still print whenever it starts. So those are some of the findings. Power and Sims portal shortlisted. So there are still people trying to edit their portal, edit stuffs on their portal. What I'm going to say as regards that is that you leave your portal, don't mess it up too much. Don't mess it up too much. They are working on people's portal. The more you mess it up, the more chances that the whole procedures they might just look strenuous for people. So imagine somebody that was shortlisted as Delta State or Kogi State or Jigawa. The next day they log into your portal and they are seeing something like Abia or Zamfara. It just makes no sense. If you are relocating, just chill once this whole stuff comes up, or you can make inquiry. You can call them on the official line. It's toll free. Just log on to Nasim's portal, you see the official line. So on this portal, you get on this Telegram channel. I'll be dropping the link in the description below. get various informations, get information. So I believe I've answered most of everybody's questions. I believe I've answered most of it. Then you used to see some updates too as regards other happenings, Then one thing I'm going to recommend is that you don't make sure you still join the normal official channels for Empower. They have one on Twitter, they have one on Facebook. I think those are the two places they have now. Then I don't think there's any other thing again to say. So you can call Empower customer service and ask them to check if you've been shortlisted. Okay, those are people that are saying that they got shortlisted the first day and the next day it was showing something else. So guys, don't. I think that's almost everything. That's almost everything. So guys, if this is your first time of coming to our YouTube channel, kindly click on the subscribe button. If you're looking for means to make extra income, you can check our previous videos. There are some stuff we did, and you can let us know what your experiences are. So these are just everything. So once you join, you can be able to go back and see every all the updates and everything. So there's an update of a quick loan if you are looking for to get a loan. Access Bank Rewards NYC. Okay, there are some news updates by this nycinfo.com website. Say reasons why Empower Batch C applicants were told to carry out biometric, and these are some of the reasons, but I'm not going to go through it. So guys, I hope this video is helpful to you. I hope it's beneficial to you. So just chill. For Empower Stream 2, I suggest you calm down. The screen is still going to come here. So this person is complaining that his own was showing take test. If your own is showing take test and it was not showing take test before, just leave it. So long you do, or worst you can make inquiries, but it's better you leave it. They're working on the portal, everything's going to be restored. Okay, so long you've done your biometric and verification and everything, you're good to go. So guys, it's your boy Keys. Thanks for watching. Till meet in our next upload.